Welcome back to the Complete Guide to Reading Rhythms, section 9.2. We're at 65 beats per minute, and we're going to start on line 5 for our practice session today. Make sure, as always, that you are tapping your foot and counting out loud while we play. We're going to make some great progress, getting better every day in our practice session today. So, let's get it started. Here we go. Line 5, remember. 1, 2, line 5, and go. And 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2, line 6. 1 and a 2 E and 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 7 and a 2 and E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2. Line 8 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2, line 9. 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2, line 10. 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2. 11. 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2. All right, great job. We're moving up to 70 beats per minute. Here's section 9.2 back at the top. Reset your posture. Tap your foot and count out loud while we play. Here goes line 1 at 70 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready and go. And 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2, line 3. 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2, line 4. 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2. 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2, line 5. 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1. 2 E and a 1 and 2, line 6. 1 and a 2 E and 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 7 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 8 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2, line 8. 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2, line 10. 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2. 11. 1 E and a 2 E. 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2. We're doing great, making great progress. We're a little bit less than halfway done for the day. We're at 75 beats per minute, going back to the top. Staying relaxed. Hey, reset that posture. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Make sure you're counting and you're tapping your foot. Counting strong is really important too. If you feel like your counting is kind of weak, strengthen your counting, and chances are your playing will follow suit. I've watched it for many, many years. Students who are counting great are playing great, and all of a sudden their counting drops out and their playing falls apart. So if you feel like you're not executing the rhythm, ask yourself, are you really counting? Are you really counting? And if you're not counting, go back and make yourself count. Even if you have to stop right here and go back to the previous practice session or even the first practice session of this lesson, go back. Get this stuff right. Get it great. It is for the better music playing for the rest of your life is what this stuff is about. So it's worth a little bit of extra time to make sure you're nailing this stuff. I'm sure if you're with me though, you're doing a great job. So let's keep going. Here's 75 beats per minute. 1, 2, line 1 and go. And 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2, line 2. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and a 2 E and 1 and 2, line 3. 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2, line 4. 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2. 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2, line 5. 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2, line 6. And a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and 7 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2. 7 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 E, line 8. 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 10. 1 E and a 2, and a 1 E and a 2, and a 1 E and a 2, and a 1 E and a 2. 11. 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2. All right. Okay. Had that little gaff there because I counted 7 again, but I played the rhythm right. But I was just telling you to make sure that you're counting nice and strong. So, you know, I got to do the same thing too. I got to count nice and strong too. And let's go back to the top. Sit tall, tap your foot, count out loud. Let's play nice and strong. Line 1. 1, 2, line 1, 2, ready and go. And 1 and 2, and a 1 and 2, and a 1 and 2, and a 1 and 2. Line 2. 1 and 2 E and 1, 2 E and 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2. Line 3. 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2. Line 4. 1 E and 2, 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2. Line 5. 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2. Line 6. 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and 7 and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 8 and a 2 E and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 1 and a 2. Line 9. 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 1 E and 2. Line 10. 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2 and a 1 E and a 2. 11. 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2. All right, we got 14 seconds to go. I'm just going to give us that time back. You're doing a great job. We'll start at 85 beats per minute on our next practice session. Line 1, starting tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. You're doing great work. You should be proud that you're getting better every day.